If you happen to be in Chicago and you're looking for something to do as summer wraps up, I'm going to tell you, go to the Color Factory. Now, I'm going to first start off by saying that this was not my idea. This was my son's birthday gift. He was turning 13 and this is where he wanted to come. I thought it looked lame. I've been to places like this where you have these content creators come in and they shoot all this footage and it's like, oh, this is so amazing. And then I spend all my money, walk in, and it's not what I expected it to be. Well, I can say this is not what I expected it to be in the best way. That being said, the cheapest tickets I could find were $29 and it was more of a down period, but that actually ended up working out to our advantage because there weren't any big lines that we had to wait to play in, and we had enough space between each room where we could really enjoy it. There were a couple of rooms that I think I could have enjoyed spending a little bit more time in, but overall the experience itself was a lot of fun. Now, let me preface this by saying that there is all the sensory things you can think of. They have sound, they have sight, they have scent. They definitely have taste because there are little taste testing rooms and you get these little treats and it's all included, so you're not paying for extra things, which I really appreciated because these are expensive tickets. I think the highest one was like $43, so really try and go in the downtime if you can. One of my favorite parts of this whole thing is that there are these like cameras set up everywhere. So you use a QR code and then you get to take pictures with your family and you actually get to be in the pictures. And that's my favorite part. The staff that was there was really helpful. There were people all over that we could ask questions to before we entered the rooms. As a Chicagoan through and through, one of my favorite rooms really is the Chicago flag room. And the fact that I could make a mess with my kids and just play with them was my favorite part. Also, the fact that the mess did not come with me was also something I really enjoyed. Now, I will say I do have a kid who is on the spectrum, and one of the things I was nervous about was the sight and all the sounds, and while it is a lot, he did not think it was overwhelming. He is mostly good in, quieter environments, and there wasn't a lot of loud sounds, and even though there was a lot of sensory overload in terms of color, he seemed to do really well. If I never have to go to a ball pit again in my entire life, I think I'd be good, but being able to be here with my kids and actually play with them, that was amazing. It was an entirely different experience than I thought we were going to have, and I was really happy that this is what we got to do for my kid's birthday. My youngest kid is 7 years old, my oldest is 13, my husband is well into his 40s at 42, and all of us had a really good time. Most of the time when I experience a place like this, my idea is like, oh, it's a once in a lifetime, but I would gladly revisit this place and bring people from out of town here or come here like on a spring break. Do something like this when you can't travel. There's one room I'm leaving out of here, and I think you should experience it yourself because I don't think I should give away everything. But if you're an anxious person and you need to see what all these rooms are, this is kind of what it is. Also, compared to other museums I've been to, this bathroom was lackluster at best, but it was clean and it was fine. It's cool because there were a lot of free feminine hygiene products, so, there you go.